Hello, 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 hello. I am all black today to make me look thinner. Hey, welcome back, everybody. Today, from the office of the Angry Conservative, it is being utilized as a wrapping area. As you can see, wrapping paper behind me and some boxes. And what you can't see is over here, there's a stack of nice gifts. And then all the ones that are already wrapped are already under the tree. If you're lucky, maybe I'll take a picture of what that looks like. I feel like since I said it, I kind of have to do it. So we'll put it here. Okay, today's video is going to be brought to you by MafeReturns.com. This is a text-based role-play game. In the description, you'll see my specific link to that. Click on that link whenever you sign up. It'll let them know that I'm the one that referred you, and I appreciate that. Here's a quick look at what this Mafia Return website kind of looks like. Okay, today we're going to be listening to Five Finger Death Punch's Wrong Side of Heaven. This was requested by one of our viewers. Looks like this video was put in August of 2014. It's got 316 million views, so maybe this is a good one. Let's go ahead and just jump right into it. Well, before we do, got to pay the bills, so make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, make some comments, hit the notification bell, and not necessarily in that order. Make sure you tell your friends. Doing these things helps the algorithm bring my content to more users, and I appreciate that. Also, if you are watching this on Rumble, thank you for that. Please make sure that you rumble this video, share it, do whatever you can. It's a lot easier to make money on Rumble, and I can make money for you too. So Rumble is blowing up right now. So getting in early and getting your favorite nickname. That's a plug that wasn't asked for. Got my MR garb on, my swag from Mafia Returns, and we're going to watch Five Finger Death Punch, Wrong Side of Heaven. I was just going to say, I just want to thank every single veteran that is watching and every family member of those veterans that are watching, because not only do those veterans that fight for our freedoms and the ability for us to speak freely about whatever it is that we want, that's the free speech, they sacrifice a lot in order to do that. But you know who else sacrifices is their families. So thank you to the veterans, and thank you for the veterans' families that supported them. Thank you for my freedom.
I spoke to God today, and she said that she's ashamed. What have I become? What have I done?
So who's this guy in the beard? Is he a sniper or special ops? A lot of times, special ops guys will be able to grow facial hair. I'm a Navy guy, so one of the reasons why you weren't allowed to grow facial hair is because it wouldn't allow your firefighting equipment to secure to your face very well, keep the airlock in the face. At least that's the argument that they gave. Obviously, some could get a little stubble depending on what kind of medical conditions that were going on, but I know that special ops people a lot of times are allowed to not do that, so they kind of blend in they don't look military, so they can be a little bit more special ops. So yeah, no, so far so good. I can go really deep into this, and maybe I'll just wait till the end. But I really appreciate the music. I'm gonna let it kind of roll for a little bit.
Just like me, what have I done, and who have I become? I saw the devil today, and he looked a lot like me. I looked away, I turned away, arms wide open, I stand alone. I'm no hero, and I'm not made of stone. Right or wrong, I can hardly tell. I'm on the wrong side of heaven and the righteous side of hell. The wrong side of heaven and the righteous side of hell. I'm not defending, downward descending, falling further and further away, getting closer every day. I'm getting closer every day to the end. I'm getting closer every day. Arms wide open, I stand alone.
I mean, gosh, I hate this. I don't experience PTSD. I know there's a lot of my brothers that do, even some that may have been from my ship that I was on. We September 11th, 2001, whenever that occurred, my ship was the first ship underway on the East Coast. We got underway, and I was actually in the middle of I was a radioman at the time, so I was actually working on the antennas. We were doing some preventive maintenance, getting ready to deploy for 6 months, and I was up on the yard arm with a 2 to 6 megahertz fan wire, and we had just lowered the port side fan wire, and we were on a pre-deployment stand down, so we were in 6-section duty. So only a sixth of our crew was on board, and they told us we were getting underway. So we were in the middle of prepping for the emergency sortie, which is the emergency sortie is a hurry up and get underway, basically, is how that translates. And the comm plan had to be set up all the radio stuff and stuff. But in the meantime, I had to bring up the antennas. We broke a standoff, but it didn't matter. We still had to get underway while we were doing it. Anyway, we did get underway. Even when we were underway, we did a lot of boarding of other vessels. looking for intelligence and things like that. And it was intense. You know, there was a lot going on. It was a unique time in our world, for our country, and I was proud to be part of that. But I do remember being a little bit scared, to the point where I had called my wife at the time, and said, basically, I can't get a hold of we were splitting up. And I said, I can't get a hold of my parents. Can you make sure you get a hold of them and let them know what's going on? You know, life goes on. But sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes just mistakes happen. Sometimes you get kicked out. I was involuntarily separated due to medical conditions. I would have stayed for 30 years if they let me. But some of these guys don't have a choice. I didn't have a choice to get out. I had to get out. They kind of kicked me out. It was honorable conditions, but they still kicked me out. They gave me 16 days to get out. It was nice knowing you. Like, I ended up coming out of the military and working at McDonald's and Radio Shack, like, 80 hours a week, just trying to make ends meet until I could find something better. So there is a lot that, veterans are basically left. I was lucky in the sense that where I actually had some people supporting me in that instance, but these guys, sometimes they get out and they don't know what to do. They just go to the streets because they got nothing. Family thinks they've lost their mind, and they may have. But I don't know. This one hits hard for me. Thank you for those that suggested it.
I'm no hero, and I'm not made of stone. Right or wrong, I can hardly tell. I'm on the wrong side of heaven, and the righteous side
You know me.
the wrong side of heaven.
Saved my life, brother. Oh. Yes. So I'll let this play while I'm talking, but absolutely have to help. Even if you're not joining any of these or contributing to any of these causes, although that would be an amazing thing. What I would say, the Disabled American Veterans, that's the one that I contribute to. Anyway, what I would say is, if you do know a veteran, check on them. Just see how they're doing. Invite them over for a meal. Something simple. Just check on them. It's important. I watch, I have a lot of my veteran friends that are friends on Facebook, and those are the ones that seem to be doing okay. But even them, Facebook and these social medias is basically showing you all the good parts. So, just reach out to any veteran friends that you have and just ask them if they're doing okay. Matter of fact, reach out to any of your friends, veterans or not. Just ask them if they're doing okay, and if, do they have someplace, what are they doing for the holidays? And if they say nothing, try to include them. Whether or not you invite them over because of COVID reasons or whatever, but include them. Maybe send them a gift. Drive by their house. Bring them a plate. Make sure they're doing okay. Wounded Warrior Project is another one. That's a really good one. If you're looking for one, veterans, Wounded Warrior Project is good. So, thank you for watching. I don't even know how to go about this. Thank you to Mafia Returns for sponsoring at least this video. Again, there'll be a link in the descriptions. that you can go create a character on Mafia. It's free. Make sure you use my link because then it'll tell them that I directed you to that. Kind of helps them understand, how many of that, people that visited that site actually came from here. So that helps them figure out how to compensate me. But when you do go there, go ahead and find me. They allowed me to create an admin character. I've actually been a member of this site for a while now. So if you want to, you can go find me and send me a message on there. I'll hook you up with some stuff on site if you find me there. Let me know that you used the referral code, and also let me know that that you watched the video, and I'll hook you up in game with some stuff. You can find me in game as Frankie Figs, all one word, FRANKIE FIGS. But if you just do a user search for that and then message me, I'll hook you up. Okay. Thanks for making it this far. Consider subscribing to the Patreon or my Venmo. If not, just a like and a subscribe here is fine. I appreciate that. Thanks for showing up. Take care. God bless.